Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early. It's 4 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. You can tell I'm kind of serious today. At first, I came across the story I'm going to talk about today. I came across it and I looked at it and I got a few issues with it. I wanted to find it. To me, there's some basic facts. There seems to be facts missing from this, some context. And then, as I kept paging through the news from this morning, I kept seeing this story pop up, and it was all these stories are on far right wing media outlets, especially Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson did a hatchet job on this. Let me get to that in a second. Okay, what's this about? It's about an industrial arts teacher. Okay, and not here in the United States, in Canada. Okay, so it really has nothing to do with the United States. Well, not according to Tucker Carlson, but I'll get into that in a second. Okay, this person is a trans person. That's how these articles represent it. I'll get into that more too. I want to find out more about this because to me, I think I might classify this person as a transvestite and not transgender. But I don't know. I was trying to find more information on this person. I really couldn't. All I found was all these right wing articles, and one was just more fear mongering than the next. Oh my God, this is coming to America now. You've got to do something. Somebody protect the children from this sicko, this blah, bitty, blah. Those are actually descriptions that Tucker Carlson used for this person. All right, so why is he so inflamed? Well, you'll see the picture of the person. This person looks to me, it looks like Beth Chapman. Dog Chapman, the bounty hunter. It looks exactly like his wife. I honestly, I did some research. Now this is supposed to be it's represented as a trans teacher in Canada that has been dressing this way for a while. Okay, when I look at this, it doesn't seem now. This person has looks like Beth Chapman with the same, let's just say the same figure, and it's got pictures of him working in a wood shop with a blade saw, whatever, the table saw, right? And I'm thinking shop safety to myself, right? Because the way this person is dressed does not look like, honest. I'm not kidding around here. It doesn't look like it's safe for the shop. And the more I looked at this, I started wondering, was this Halloween? Was this, is this person dressed like this every day? What do the kids think? What do the parents think? And most of all, why are we concerned with this in America? It's none of our business. It's a neighbor sticking their nose into another neighbor's business. It's like me saying whatever's going on in the house next door. Oh my God, it's going to be coming here. It's going to happen in my house. Say the person next door is an alcoholic, and I'm worried that oh my God, my people in my house are going to become alcoholics now because of the alcoholism next door. You're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. First of all, this is in Canada. It has nothing to do with the United States. So Tucker Carlson starts off his show. I'll have the clip with Tucker Carlson right down below. And Tucker Carlson just goes off on this guy, calling him a sicko. And oh my God, he starts off by making fun of Canada. Canada's where all of our fads go to die, and he starts talking about where mullets are in Canada. Tucker Carlson is just an idiot. He really is. So he's making fun of this entire country. Meanwhile, he talks up Russia. But that's not what this video is about. So he makes fun of Canada before he starts talking about, but they're behind us all except in one thing: wokeism. They are the vanguard of wokeism. That's what Tucker actually says. And we have to be concerned because it's coming here. You got to start, you got to get out there and get to your election boards and vote because, oh my God, somebody think of the children, the poor children. And he goes on to say that this person is making the classroom his fantasy and involving these children. And oh my God, somebody save the children. All right, so like I said, I tried to find more information on this industrial arts teacher. Now here's an interesting fact. Tucker Carlson named this person, dead name, let's call it, the male, the past name that the male that this trans person used when he was living as a man, which is an insult to trans people. But not only that, he used the wrong name. He used the name of that's not the name of this person. That's not the name of this teacher, this trans teacher. It's a name of a completely different teacher that has nothing to do with the story. All right, so now he's got all these right-wing attack groups going after some innocent teacher who knows nothing about any of this in a classroom in Canada. So he used the wrong name. All right. And I look at this, and Tucker Carlson's, not only Tucker Carlson, but all these right-wing groups are sounding the alarms. Oh my God, this is coming here. So I started thinking about this. To me, it seems like there's some context missing to this story. I don't understand how this person would dress like this on a daily basis, because looking like Beth Chapman, she looks like a Beth Chapman, the dog Chapman, the bounty hunter, looks just like Beth. And try to picture Beth, dog's wife, working a table saw, bending over table saw. It could be dangerous. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to think, first of all, how does an IA teacher function in the shop? You have to have short hair. I took industrial arts, so I'm thinking there's something missing from this story. Was this just on one day? Was this on a special day? Was it on Halloween? Was it for an event? I don't know. I couldn't. All I found was these right-wing, fear tactics. Oh my God, it's coming here, and Tucker Carlson got all upset because Canada is protecting this person, as they should. Is this person showing any skin? No. Is his, he looked, I'll tell you what I'll admit. He looks like Beth Chapman. Okay? Is there a big outcry about the way Beth Chapman looks on TV? Is she corrupting the youth of today? No. He's not, I thought about the average 13 or 14-year-old kids that are in this shop. I don't know, back in my day it was all boys, but now it's probably not. What do they think? They probably just deal with it. The story the way the story is presented is this teacher's been dressing like this for a while. And just recently, which would tell me that the parents and the teachers and the people of Canada, not the United States, Canada, which is none of our business, don't mind it. They don't have a problem with it. Until just recently it got out into the news feed of Tucker Carlson, Daily Mail, and all these other, the Shadow Room or something like that, all these far right groups, media sites, and they are just screaming. And then so I was looking at this. First of all, it's none of our business. Second of all, how much is it affecting the kids in the classroom? I thought about how 13 and 14-year-old boys can be, and I imagine this teacher's probably already getting quite a bit of abuse from some kids in the class. I don't know. Like I said, it feels to me like there's context missing from the story. But this is what occurred to me. All of a sudden occurred to me. There was news stories here in Connecticut yesterday, and they were false alarms about school incidents. There's been a lot of them here in Connecticut recently. And on the news yesterday, they actually had a mother. Now, like I said, this was a false alarm. Everything was fine, but the school was locked down. And it showed a picture of a mother. All the parents gathered. This is like one of 5 different schools here in Connecticut in the last couple of days that have had these incidents. And the mother is just crying hysterically, holding her kid, because she thought, because of all, by the way, there's going to be another link below, listing all these school incidents in last year. 30 of them. I think 187 people are gone from this world. And I started thinking about that. Tucker Carlson, he's just got his panties in a bunch. He is so upset. This teacher is oh my God, the children, somebody save the children. But geez, when it comes to the actual danger, the actual real danger that the kids in America are facing every single day, like as obvious with this parent. This parent was hysterical, and just because she thought it was going to happen here next, and it might. And Tucker Carlson has no problem with that. No, he's not talking about that. No, because that's the good old Wild West, and pull yourself up by your bootstraps, America. That's okay. That's just part of growing. That's just part of living in America. Hey, man up. If you can't take a few rounds from a Glock, man up. That's Tucker Carlson's. Look, but when he sees a industrial arts teacher that looks like Beth Chapman, he just freaks out. Oh my God, wokeism is coming. Your kids are in danger. It's ridiculous. I think Beth Chapman should be. I'm going to do a story about the dog Chapman too, because he's been making some appearances talking about the stolen election. And I'll put the link down below too. He talks about how he's never met not one single Christian Democrat. Hey, dog, right here. Me and millions of other people. That's just bull. And then he talks about the famous, the bad guy from World War II, and how he offed himself, and how that might happen to Joe Biden. It's just terrible stuff coming out of the dog Chapman's mouth. So, dog, I see your wife is teaching industrial arts up in Canada. Side gig, huh? Anyway, you guys have a good Thursday.